Hello, welcome back to my channel, and this is Danish. Today I'm just gonna announce a very interesting thing which is related to my channel, and that's obvious to you. Okay, what I'm just gonna announce is that I'm just gonna change my channel name into my own name. I mean, the channel name, it was of DG Bilingual Academy, and then today I'm just gonna change it in my own name, Danish Gani, the simply. And you can arrange it, you can check it very instantly in YouTube, Twitter, or anywhere else in this digital platform like Facebook and any other things like Instagram, and also some other platforms. Just to mention or just to put the alphabets DANISH and GANI, and then you will find this channel on the top. I think so. Okay, what I'm just going to tell you something today is the topic, very interesting topic that I've been waiting for a long time to discuss about it. Not to discuss, just want to mention it by myself. The future of India lies in its villages. This is the quote from the national father of India, is Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, and I really support this quote very easily because I'm living right now in village, at village, and you know, where I'm experiencing all those things that are not found in city, and I really find it a very interesting place for my lifestyle, and that I really prefer doing it, all the things, just like being social and being far from the electronics devices, or you can say far from the electronic gadgets like computer and all the things. I really find myself a very peaceful mind. I really find peaceful people. I really find peaceful environment to live in, and that matters for my life. And in your life it matters or not, I don't know, but it matters to my life. And with huge percentage of people who are living in the world, I really want to have a peaceful mind, and that's the case that people are suggested by doctors that you should go to village, or they should go to village, back to their village, so that they could be healed, they could live their peace, they could live their life, the rest of the life in a peaceful way, rather than in the rush or in the noise of the city. Before explaining all those things that I really find very special and very beneficial for you, I want you to hear the story of my father, which is just like a very backbone of this video. Why I like villages and why villages are more peaceful. My father was diagnosed with a critical illness at that moment, and was just suggested by doctor to go back to village so that he could be healed up. Okay, at that moment my father took a very instant decision that he should come back to village, and with all that, I mean with all family, with all the things that he had at the city, he left the city, which he was living for more than 20 years, and he came back to village. After 25 years, I now realize that my father took a very good decision, and I now realize that it was a very best decision that people can never have. Okay, just like he got a good decision. Although we are living in a very financial problem, so we are just facing the financial problems, which is totally against the mental and natural things. We're living there. That's the normal case, that so many people are living with the financial problems, even in city. Okay, well, now let's talk about why villages are better than city. Villages are better than city. Okay, I would like to indicate some questions to you, and if you answer them in yes, then I think you should not think too much and go to village, nearest to village, and you should live over there for more than 1 or 6 months, 1 year, or maybe 2 years. Then you will find very peaceful things that what I'm just talking about. The first of all, I would like to indicate the question is number one, that if you wanna do you wanna really wanna live a healthier spiritual social life, which city always lack of. And the second one comes that, do you really want a remedy of your illness, the natural remedy, not just like a medicine that are really indicated by doctors. The number third comes here, that do you really want a cheap labor for your business? If you really want to have great business, then you should find a cheap labor, which is normally available in villages. So that's the case. Another one is that, do you really want to have a good and organic food, pure, I would say. So that's the thing that you could hardly find in city. and if you find them, then you'd find it very costly, that you can't manage them. So for that reason, villages have a better option for your personal growth of your health. Do you really want to have a happier life compared than any other person who is living in city? I mean, in city there is rush, noise, pollutions, many other things lies in a city, but in villages you can't find these all the things. You would feel natural all the time, and for that and in that case you will feel better for your health. The second one comes that you can travel around the world from the village, because you don't have airports, you don't have many other ways to travel. But in city you have airports, train, and many other vehicles. You have many other ways of traveling that you can find very easily. So that's the number one comes here, that airports that are normally found in city and in big city, not in the town or anywhere else. Now guys, let's talk about the city. I would prefer city in these terms. I'm just gonna mention again. In city you have better communication opportunity, you have many things, you have many people available, and every type of things you can discuss with different type of people. You can find them. There is a better environment for the different types of professionals in city. You can find, if you really want to grow up your child in a very different, very specific environment, then you can have it in city. But in villages they all are similar. You can find a very different types of environment for your child, that child be grown up and at that environment. And then just like I recollect the story of Steve Jobs, that he had mentioned in somewhere in the interview, I don't know which was, but he mentioned that he grew up in an area where all types of people were taking interest into. He came to exist. And that's what I am recommending you to. If you really want to grow up your child in a very specific professional environment, then you should choose out of them, and you should find out the environment out of the city, which is for more beneficial compared than villages. If you really want to find which career suits you, then I think the city is a better option for you, and there you can find different types of opportunity for your career. If you want to really update your lifestyle, then city have a better options for that. In city you have a better option for marketing. If you really want to grow up your business, then you have a better option for marketing, that better platform. You can meet different types of people who are better at that marketing place where you want to just show up your product. And that's the case. I like the city. But now let's talk about the cons. I'm not so on the side of the cons, because it's normal. And if you really want to, in terms of spiritual, healthier and social, then I think I prefer villages. But in terms of technology and very gorgeous life, then I prefer city. Now let's talk about the cons, which is so important to mention here. That's the pollution. Pollution always takes place in cities, and it's normally filled in everything, everything with. Just like in villages, you can have a different type of natural waste, natural wind, natural, all the things that are really natural and pure. But in cities, you will find that you can have a great problem with your health due to this pollutions, which take place normally every city, every big city. And last but not the least, it's a peaceful mind. Ultimately, I really prefer villages. If I want to live peacefully, if I want to live without tension free, if I want to sleep better, then the villages have better options. I really like it. In city you can't have a peaceful mind. You will have depressions, you have pressures, all the things that you have to make money from that personal life, that you have different types of depressions materials from the city. But in villages you can't have these type of things. You are free from these all the things, and you're really having a great lifestyle living in villages. Now in general way, I would say that in city you can find a person who is working is dressed with a very dashing dress. Just like you can understand, or you can from the far you can understand that he's very professional. He looks like that he's working somewhere in the office. On the other hand, if a person who is not working in a professional platform, then you can understand, or you can judge it very soon, that he's not working somewhere else like that. And in villages everything is the same. You can't judge that this person is more has more money in his pocket, and on the other hand this person has nothing. You can't judge because they have the same lifestyle. All the things are because there's no limited there are limited options, and people can avail it very limited under the limit. That's the case in villages. But in cities you have far beyond the limitations. Now I just come to the conclusions, which I personally feel is just an important thing for me and for you also. I really like villages because in terms of healthier, social and peaceful mind, I really like these three of the things, and for this reason I really like the village, because all the three things lies in the villages rather than in city of the same level or the same interest they have as you have. Then I think for that reason the villages are not better than city. In that case, city, I would prefer the city. Okay, so that was the comparison between village and city. I hope you like this video. So before leaving this video, you hit like and subscribe, all the things. And until next video, see you then. Bye bye.